Hi, I'm Paul from Studio One Expert. Today I'm going to carry on with my mix series video, mixing the song What's the Time in Tokyo by Marcella Detroit. Okay, what I'm going to do today is to look at the bass. I'm just going to EQ the bass and compress the bass just so it fits a little bit nicer in the mix. So let's just hear where we are. I'm just going to play the first chorus here.
I wonder how it ends. And day's night over the songs, hanging on to the connection. And I hope that you're alone. You better be sending dreams in my direction. Whoa, whoa, what's the time in Tokyo?
Okay, now as you can hear, I think the bass is actually all right. It's not too bad. But what I want to do to it is just to make it sit a little bit better in the mix and just take out some of the very lows, carve out a nasty frequency that I can hear in there, and just boost some other frequencies, compress it, and just let it sit in the mix just a little bit better. So let's solo the bass here, and I'm just going to play from the second chorus here. And I'm going to bring in an EQ. Now I want to take away some of the very lows here, just to clean up the bottom. And let's put a fairly steep sort of slope on it. And for me, listening to that, I mean, I've got good speakers, so I can hear that low, and I'd say it's around there. That for me has just cleaned it up a bit. Now I can hear a frequency in there. I'm guessing it's between, let me have a listen. I'm guessing it's between 100 and 150 hertz. That's slightly annoying me, and it's very subtle, but let me just find it. There it is. You can hear it popping out there a bit. Okay, now let's drop the gain. That just slightly. Just by about 5 dB. Okay, let's take it back. I want to bring some more pluck out as well, even though it's a fingered bass. Right, now my pluck's going to be around, on this, I'm guessing between sort of 7 and 1K, but let's have a listen. Hear that? There, you can hear it there, and it's moved. Brilliant. There, it's about there. Okay, we're not needing the very highs, so let's filter that off as well. I'm going to do this. Let's try about 18. Okay, so let's listen to that bass now with the EQ bypassed, and I'll bring it in halfway in. So this is bypassed, and now unbypassed. So it's just cleaned it up just that little bit. Let's hear that in the track.
No, you better be sending dreams in my direction. Whoa, whoa, what's the time in Tokyo? And day is night.
Okay, now let's compress it.
Hanging on to the connection. And I hope that you're
bypass it.
Whoa, whoa, oh, what's the time in Tokyo? I can eat, I can sleep until I hear back from you.
So as you can hear, the maximum I'm knocking off is, say, -3 dB, which to me works perfectly for that. Now, the last thing that I'm going to add in to this track is Wave's Bass Rider, which is here. And what this is going to do, this is going to let, when the note dies, it's going to bring up the end parts of the bass, and if there's a slightly too loud pluck that I've got in there, it's just going to dip that a bit as well. So it's using two forms of compression. So I've got the 1176, the CLA 76, and the Bass Rider as well. Now they're both compressing very, very slightly, and even though this is a volume rider here, it's still a type of compression because it's still bringing down the volume. So let's get that set up.
And day is night over the zone.
So you can use Bass Rider using a sidechain, so you can feed different parts of the mix into it. But for this track, I'm just going to leave it as it is. So let's hear that again in the track.
Just can't get it right. We don't synchronize. And day is night over the zone. Hanging on to the connection. And I hope that you're alone. You better be sending dreams in my direction. Whoa, whoa, oh, what's the time in Tokyo? I can eat, I can sleep until I hear back from you.
So that was video number 6 about mixing bass inside the track. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.